side of Chicago and right field. Game 2 of the American League Wild Card Series coming your way on the show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Chicago White Sox. Hi, folks. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
And sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. First pitch coming your way next.
Chicago White Sox.
So just about set now, and towing the slab in this one, Charles Bean.
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different off-rates. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
He'll do it himself, and an easy out to start the game.
Right fielder,
now,
number
Martin
8.
Costa. That one's in there. 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Stephen Moyer in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the first. And now the veteran third baseman, Matt Sanchez. Swings through that. Lopez, a 6'4" righty. He features a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Taps softly to the right side. Hanna steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1. So up next, Travis Tatum. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Stephen Kim steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, no strike.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One out and a runner at second here in game 2 of the Wild Card Series. Chases the changeup in the dirt, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. Brian O'Leary steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Foul ball, still 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the Wild Card Series, Game 2. Here's Nolan Gorman. Late swing, foul to the left. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. Hard hit left side. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And here's the first baseman, Brian Hanna. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Two down, base is empty. And here's the veteran outfielder. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Astros jump in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity.
He throws to first in time. 3rd out. Astros off and running on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzano. Lopez back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out. He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Luke Hutchinson steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. And that's down and away. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Throws across the diamond. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Dan Gomez getting ready to hit. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Astros 1 and the White Sox 0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ricky Browning. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Now a chance for Braden Montgomery. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. One out, bases empty. Rips one to right. And that's just foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Here's a rocket out to left. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now here is Martin Costa. In the air, left field. Tatum under it. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. One left for Houston, but they lead it 1-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kenny Willard. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Virgil Cestaro swings through it for strike one. That one out to right. Costa in position. Hauls it in for the out. Matt Sanchez now at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ground ball could be 2. Gorman tossed to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. At the plate, Travis Tatum doubled in his first AB. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Tying run is at first here in game 2 of the wild card series. Ripped on the ground to second. That ends the frame. So 1 left for the White Sox. They trail here 1-0. Back here on the south side as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Astros, Stephen Moyer. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's the result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now that number
Brian
6.
Hanna up next for the Astros. Fastball for a strike. And there's a ball.
Boog, it looks like
One ball,
somebody missed
one
the
strike.
swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back at right field, bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Stephen Kim.
Number 8.
And a swing and a bouncer, foul of first.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
He takes it on his own, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And that is out of play. White Sox down a run. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. See you later. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And that one is lifted in the air. Montgomery snags it for the second out. And next to hit for the Sox, Luke Hutchinson.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next
No ball,
hitter, and a
one
tough
strike.
one at that.
And strike 2.
Big-time jam right there. I
No ball,
hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Out to short. That ends the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Bean back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
He steps on the bag. One away here in the 5th.
Now batting, number 19.
And here's the catcher, Clifford Paulino. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Ground ball left side and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it's gone. He hammers one out to right, and it gives him the lead in the fifth. It's 2-1.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now the third baseman, Ricky Browning, struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one fouled off. Hit in the air, center field. Sestaro makes the catch. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Braden Montgomery. And that's in there at the knees. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, third out, and that ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Here on the south side, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Dan Gomez. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. He circles the bases. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Way out front for strike 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 2 of the wild card series. Lifted in the air, right center field. Costa on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And up next for Chicago, Virgil Sestaro. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 strike.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Hit on the ground to short. 2 gone now. So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Matt Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Going, gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's their second home run of the inning. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the left fielder, Travis Tatum. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field, and that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Kim at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Activity in the bullpen for the Astros for the first time. Bill Ullman preparing to come on if needed. McGowan, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a ground ball, and it gets by him.
Back-to-back singles. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now it's going to be Brian O'Leary. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 aboard, 2 outs. That one fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Paulino collects, fires to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Wild Card Series Game 2. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Enos Baxter. Right through there for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Oh, 0-2 now. This one popped up. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. And now the right fielder, Martin Costa. Late on that fastball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Stephen Moyer up next for the Astros. Fouled off left side. Two outs. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they make back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bill Ullman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking his own and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
So up next for Chicago, Luke Hutchinson. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, out to short. Throw to first in time. Now it's the DH, Dan Gomez. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
And welcome back. White Sox going with a new arm, Ben Egan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, it's so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now here is Brian Hanna. Curve in the dirt.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the late stages of game 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. He goes down looking.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll him out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Number 94 in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Phil Oakley comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Astros leave one. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Bob McGowan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hauls it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that turns the lineup over. Matt Sanchez, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Pickoff move to first. Sestaro dives back in safely. McGowan measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. On the ground, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Back here on the south side. For the top of the 8th, and now Ricky Browning. And fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the...
Got him looking. And one away.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
One down, base is empty. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away. And now the DH, Enos Baxter, 1 for 3. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires over to first. And the Astros put down in order. Astros are down quietly. They trail it 3-2. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Josh Caldwell. Leading off, Travis Tatum. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's to third. Browning sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Stephen Kim. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 2 of the wild card series. And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, base is empty. Brian O'Leary will hit next. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Travis Bazzana getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. Moyer. They get the force. And that is the inning. The White Sox lead 1. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. All set. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, William Merrifield.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out. He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1 and second. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
Astros down to their last out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Gorman. And a foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Merrifield is just 1 strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. Ball game. They win the series and punch their ticket to the American League Division Series. So the Chicago White Sox sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins and look ahead now to the division series.
Well, they really showed up, Boog, and so did these home fans. A lot of really positive energy in this ballpark, and I'm sure that had some impact at least. And this club has to feel excited moving on to the next round with a lot of good momentum on their side.